Hello my gorgeous awakened Cancers, and welcome back to the Portal Space Tarot. I'm going to start your reading off like usual using my singing bowl to clear my energy and yours. You're more than welcome to take in some deep breaths of positive energy and release anything that no longer serves you. I'll do the same. Let's begin. Beautiful. Let's get heart-centered on your reading using my rose quartz heart. I'd like us both to imagine that we're in a bubble filled with white light and shimmering blue, so mote be, now we're both protected. What's going on, my kindred spirits? I hope you're all incredible. In my description box below, you're going to find all the platforms I'm on nowadays. I also have a website. I'm taking on new clients or bookings, so you can check out that link below. Also, these are general readings, so take what resonates, discard what doesn't. You can also check your moon, rising, and or Venus sign for more information. Welcome any cross watchers checking up on your dear Cancer. At this time, I'd like to ask for our angels, our ancestors, our spirit guides, our extraterrestrials that love and guide us, and any benevolent beings that would love help us give you the best messages. This is a standing in your power reading, folks. Yes, it is, Cancer. So this is a timeless reading, so whenever you see this, there will be a message in here for you, and I will take this card here. Beautiful. I'll read this one from the book. This is the Halls of Learning, Spirit Guides, Confirmation, Great Lessons, precisely what we're in right now. I'm going to read this one from the book. The Halls of Great Learning sometimes is known as the Great Halls or the Etheric Retreat dedicated to spiritual knowledge. They are a training space for all souls, including those who are on Earth, spiritual guides, and those in between lives. They have been visited by many spiritual seekers, seers, mediums over the years, and has been described as a giant, somewhat gothic university of a building with marble flooring, spiral staircases, tall bookcases. Some have said the halls are the home of the Akashic records, while others have wondered that they are connected to the halls of Imenti. I can confirm that these are actually two different retreats. Ultimately, the Etheric Retreat is an ancient mystery school, and it was particularly powerful for those who are opening up their psychic and clairvoyant abilities. If this gateway comes to you, often it is a confirmation that your psychic gifts are strengthening also. Also, an idea of an ancient mystery school in an astral realm seems familiar. There's a good chance that you've been here during dream time or even in between incarnations. These halls are held between the wisdom in the heart source and the projection of the divine mind's infinite intelligence. When we visit them, we are often connecting directly with the wisdom of source. Connect. Think about a challenging time or a lesson that you are facing and say, Source and wisdom keepers of the Hall of Learning, thank you for revealing to me the patterns of trauma or wound that has created this lesson so that I can heal it once and for all, and then listen carefully. Your message: you are on the path to great learning. Spiritual beings are drawn close to support you. If you are facing a challenging or difficult circumstances, or have just moved through such a time, you are being called to review what you have learned about yourself. If you are still feeling overwhelmed by a certain event or asking why it happened, often you can call on, or not often, but you can call on Source and your guides to reveal a pattern or trauma or wound that has contributed to this challenge. If you aren't experiencing challenging energy, the reason you've made huge progress in your spiritual journey, so much that your perspective has shifted so that you can view every challenge as a window of opportunity. The Halls of Learning Gateway indicates your spiritual gifts are developing at this time. Beautiful. All right, Cancer, let's get into the tarot portion. Why often does Cancer not stand in your power? What is Cancer scared about channeling your power? A way that Cancer can stand in your power? What could Cancer accomplish if they did stand in your power? Something Cancer should be more confident about? And how can Cancer be more confident that the universe has your back? At the bottom of the deck here, we've got the Eight of Chalices. This is sort of you walking perhaps away from your emotions or not fulfilled where you are emotionally speaking, which is sending you sort of into the hills to sort of meditate. Maybe that's you retreating to the halls of learning. I'm going to get some clarifiers on deck. Ace of Chalices, please. Five of Swords, too many. Devil card, Five of Chalices, or Five of Coins, excuse me, Two of Pentacles, we've got Six of Chalices. All right, I'm going to get one more clarifier here on deck. Five of Swords, please. Why is Five of Swords here? Five of Swords. And I'll get one more for the Prince of Pentacles, please. Prince of Pentacles. Prince of Pentacles. All right. So, often, why does Cancer not stand in your power? We've got the Ace of Chalices here. Beautiful energy. This is about your emotions. This is a spirit wanting to hand you that opportunity of emotional support, perhaps in your love life, with family members and things of that nature. And maybe you're giving your power away too much. You are either overspilling your emotional self, right? Because Cancers you are a water sign and can be, a watery energy, right? You can be an emotional being, and we all can be emotional being, but this just happens to be where your power is, or you're not being vulnerable enough to accept the love from others and from spirit. This is being clarified by the Princess of Cups. This is interesting because this is Cups energy, which is your energy. This is about your emotional freedom. This is also, in this particular card, she's looking really endearing, sort of ready for what's next, excited about sharing maybe your emotional gifts with somebody. And maybe that's what you have to do in order to stand in your power. Be more emotionally available to those around you, and you will receive that also. We've got, what is Cancer scared about channeling your power? Five of Swords. This is air energy. This is about fighting. Okay, many of you are fighting with others, and you're scared that maybe others will view you as channeling your power as bad or something of that nature. Or you need to slough away and get away from people that are not aligning with who you are today. And that could be old self-negative talk, 3D sort of matrix talk, and you're not moving into that 5D consciousness. This is being clarified by the the Prince of Pentacles. This is grounding energy, earth energy, and this is about the adventure of life, right? Things come in ebbs and flows. This is clearing the cobwebs from your mind, moving into either things that you love to work on, things that you'd like to try, things that you are wanting to explore to do with either in your spiritual gifts or material wealth. The Prince of Pentacles is also being clarified by the Ten of Swords. Many of you are going to have a death of the old self, the death of the old way of thinking and doing things in order for you to channel on who you are now and where you're going in this stage in 5D consciousness. We've got here a way that Cancer can stand in your power. We've got the Devil energy, and don't be scared by that. That is just the Capricorn card. This is earth energy. This is Pentacle energy. This is about material life power. Are you feeling stuck right now? The truth is you have the freedom, and you, my friend, hold the keys. So remember, yes, we can blame it all day on government entities and this and that, and it's also about taking responsibility for yourself. And, you know, you may feel tied and bound to a person or situation at the moment, but you can always make that change, right? And that's what Spirit's trying to convey here. This is being clarified by the Five of Swords. We got the Five of Swords here twice, but as you can see in this particular picture, excuse me, I'm just going to take a little sip of lemon water. These swords are not hitting you. They're on the ground. Yes, the ground looks barren. Everything is sort of singed around you, but you are still here. Okay? This is letting go of self-talk, negative self-talk that is taking you away from your power. Feeling like somebody is taken over so you can't move forward, and this kind of feeling will keep you stuck. This is being clarified, the Five of Swords, by the Knight of Chalices, which is about your emotions. Sometimes that's, you want to give your emotions to somebody else, or maybe somebody else wants you to give their emotions to you, but you're feeling so stuck, maybe in your own mind, that it's hard for you to stand in your power the way you want to. I don't know what exactly that is for your specific situation. If it is a person you're tied to, a job that's no longer serve you, a way of thinking, but you've got to get on your horse. You've got to get out there. You've got to spread your emotional cup, and maybe you need to talk to more people about or reach out to groups that are more like-minded. We've got here, what could Cancer accomplish if you did stand in your power? Five of Pentacles. Many of you are in that sort of lack mentality, and I'm not saying that's not being perpetuated, all over the news and things of that nature. So that is a tough one. This could be old beliefs that are holding you from your true potential. You know, we all deserve to be having material wealth, and I'm not saying in an egotistical form. I'm saying everybody deserves a beautiful way of living, food in your belly, proper nutrition, health, taking care of yourself, a beautiful house over your head. Everybody deserves this, right? And you know, you could be with any tarot reader right now. There's plenty of us online. It's about, you know, yes, there's plenty of lawyers or doctors or this or that or professions. And you know what? At the same time, there's enough wealth for everybody to share, right? There's enough for all. So, I think if you stayed out of lack mentality, you could accomplish and stand in your power. And the Nine of Cups is clarifying this. This is beautiful energy. Again, this is water energy, which is your energy. This is about love, blooming love, joy, self-love, and sometimes Cancer, you got to put yourself first. I'm feeling in this, standing in your power, accomplishing. Maybe you do want to help the homeless or help others that are less fortunate than yourself, you know. So that's what you're going to do. Stay in a positive mannerism. Make sure that your emotions are balanced first. And if this is to do about love, maybe you don't think that you're lovable at this moment, or you're lacking of deserving a partnership. This is here for you on the table. Something that Cancer should be more confident about. We've got the Two of Pentacles here. Again, this sort of pokes around more at your coins. This is juggling accounts, juggling careers, juggling whatever situation you're in right now, and knowing that you have that financial backing to move you forward and propel you to the next stage and where you want to go. This is being clarified by the King of Swords. This is all about air energy. This is intellect. This is cutting away those things that no longer serves you, speaking your truth, standing in your sovereignty. And really, the King of Swords is super confident, and he will say and do as he pleases because he knows where he's going, and you should embody him also. We've got, how can Cancer be more confident that the universe has your back? Six of Chalices, beautiful energy, water energy, which is your energy also, blooming love, happiness, fulfillment, and this is also could be a romantic counterpart if that is what you're looking for. Knowing that there's so much abundance emotionally here for you in this life, and it's up to you to make that choice for that. This is being clarified by the Wheel of Fortune. Beautiful energy. The Wheel of Fortune also talks about success, knowing that you are protected. This is completion and knowing that you are on the right track. Having more faith. Yes, the universe has your back, but you also make the action steps towards that too. Not putting it in on, wishing and only praying, but also acting upon what your desires are. We all come into this realm with a sense of amnesia. So yes, there were prior engagements that we had to fulfill or destinies that we had to fulfill, but ultimately here there's enough love for you, enough money for you, enough success for you to make your dreams and desires come true. I'm going to take some oracle cards for y'all. And one more card for Cancer. All right, let's see here. We've got passion. Do what excites you. Get fired up about your life. Increase your energy levels like the phoenix rising from the ashes. We've got I am light. I always have hope. No matter the ordeal, I have faith in a better future. I turn darkness into light. I open my heart to others and to God, and I'm spiritually strong. I draw light to me and shine with all my being. Two really beautiful fiery energy cards. We've got anticipation with this beautiful dragonfly spirit. And in fact, one landed on me at the river the other day. So beautiful. Something wonderful is happening. Changes in the air. Open yourself up to blessings on their way. This beautiful fairy. And we've got here transformations. Use your power of love to move through the illusions. Shift into awareness. And we've got here successful funding. Your idea is divinely guided and supported by the same wisdom of God that gave you the idea. Do not allow money concerns to prevent you from turning it into a reality. Crowdfunding, partnerships, or other investments are available to help you. Your next card here is number 3, Change, Andromeda, Parallel. I'm going to read this one from the book. In physical reality, change is only constant. We spend so much time and energy trying to keep things the same that we miss the profound experience that change can bring. The Andromedans lived in a very unusual reality paradigm, one of constant change. The change is so dramatic that the only way to orientate yourself into reality is having a strong inner compass based on consciousness. You've pulled this card because either you have a strong connection with Andromedans, or you love change, or you need to connect with the Andromedan energy and let go of fear of change. This is your next lesson. Beautiful. Your stone is Aquamarine. If you do not have this crystal in your current collection, you can imagine that Aquamarine is in your pocket for however long you need it. Moderation, energy, tolerance, gentleness, compassion, feminine, goddess. Whether male or female, you can overcome the current conflict by reflecting upon and applying moderation, tolerance, gentleness, and compassion. These qualities are not weak, rather they are strengths. What is called for the present is greater compassion and tolerance, coupled with a little patience and gentleness. It is possible to resolve things in an impeccable way and create a positive outcome for all concerned. As you look back into this current episode, you will realize the valuable lesson. Compassion and tolerance are signs of maturity and strength of character. They also have qualities that infuse all with love and light. So mote it be. Your last card here is balance, this little froggy guy. Everything is interconnected. The journey itself reveals the balance point between my choices and experiences. You always have a choice. Dearest, gorgeous Cancer, sending you all so much love and blessings. Remember, the portal is within you. You are your best guru. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing if you haven't already, and we'll see you next reading.